Timing on the music couldn't have been better as we go into our first game in the second match of the day, Quantum Artifact versus Dart-Killer1, also known as Dart and Artie. Not in that order. That wouldn't work. Can't call Quantum Artifact Dart. Looks like Dart gonna pull up the Violet pick. Both players are gonna pull up the Violet pick, and it's very resourceful and versatile, and very fitting for both of them. Artie works super well with Violet because of his playstyle, using a lot of invisibility strats, a lot of control type play, and that's gonna help him in his favor. He can use a grenade launcher and also use the SMG, which is exactly what you're seeing here. Dart gonna play a little bit differently. Dart's known to be a little bit more aim and speed focus. So he might be able to use the SMG, and if he runs out of ammo, shotgun on top of the point. Man, this is working perfectly is what I've been planning out here. We see second point. Right now, Dart was able to look pretty strong here, and mainly because of the shotgun strat. But the game could turn around. I mean, Artie's pre-fire are pretty spot on, pretty phenomenal with the grenade launcher. I don't know. Here comes invisibility strat. He's going to be able to take himself down with the barrel, and he's probably going to resync back up. Now, I don't know exactly what kind of damage Artie's going to be able to do while desynced when he resyncs back into the timeline, but let's find out one way or another. Loop number 3. Dart's looking pretty strong, but with invisibility strat coming into play, it could change it around. Dart is able to get a very sneaky play around. Oh, and the health pack does get taken down. Artie, he's got one more chance to do this. 47 HP for Dart. He's got to be able to land some shot, and there goes a shotgun shot. One more shot will do it, and that's going to be Dart able to secure the first point of the game. My goodness, how close was that? Dart coming in from above got a huge surprise attack on Artie. Artie was pinned down from both sides, no health back up, dodging all the explosions, all the barrels, all the shots from Dart, and he almost actually managed to turn it back into his favor. Dart only had 4 HP left to spare, getting on top of that point. Now, that game was very well strategized from Dart. I would say it definitely should have gone, it should and definitely did go into Dart's favor. Ooh. You'd think a shotgun would have been able to win that, but Artie on point with those SMG shots. And that's just the power of having Violet in your game. You've got your grenade launcher, and then you can change it and be very versatile. Artie. Gonna go for some pre-fire shots. It's a pretty well planned out pre-fire shot. I mean, you can go for a 2 health pack steal. That's going to keep his clone 2 alive. We'll see how it affects onto the clone 3 loop. And the second shotgun shot just able to do enough damage to take down Dart's clone 2. Artie's looking really good in this next loop. There's a huge chance that Artie could win this one in this battle for second point. But let's see how he plays it out here. He needs to go over on the left side here. Try to contest Dart. Dart could go for an aggressive push. He's got to be careful here. Dart did go for a health pack steal. Now Artie has no health packs left. He's got to be very careful here. He's got little to no health. Dart has full health, and that's going to be Dart able to take down the clone 2, the clone 3, the clone 1. That's going to be the second point for Dart, as he's getting it one step closer to the third and final point to win out this game. And that was very well planned out by Dart. He knew that there was really no health packs that are going to be available for Artie. All he had to do was wait around the last health pack that gets picked up in the game. And if he needs it, he needs it. If he doesn't, which he didn't, he can decide to take it or not. Ooh, Artie pulling out a sniper rifle here. He's changing his strategy, and I love it when players do that. Something hasn't been working out as well as they hoped. They're going to pull out different weapons, different strategies. Here comes a grenade launcher. Grenade launcher sniper strategy. Is he going to be able to get on top of the point? He does, and barely survives to tell the tale. You can even see a sigh of relief from Artie over in chat. Timing is one of the most difficult parts of the game to learn. Some players, they get a little bit too focused on trying to take down their opponent, or trying to take a very safe position, that they forget to get on top of the point. Dart's going to take down his clone 1, the clone 2 for Artie, but not the clone 1 for Artie. Both clone 1 for Artie and clone 2 for Dart going to get on top of the point. It's still heavily in favor for Dart to win this, but we'll see. Artie could make a surprise comeback. Right now, Dart has been out-strategizing Artie, but not out-aiming him. It's been pretty equal in aim, so we'll see how that's going to play out here. Artie gonna go for an offensive shot. Might be able to take down Dart. Dart has to pick up his health pack. Now they're both full HP around the point. The shots are gonna come in. Who's gonna be able to win it out here? Artie's hiding behind the clones, but it's not gonna work out. And that's gonna be Dart taking down Artie for the game win. Artie had the right idea. He was trying to stall long enough to try to make it potentially go into overtime here. But that's not how it's gonna work out, unfortunately. And with both players gonna finish off their game, I'm gonna take a small break, not a 5-minute break. And it's not live, definitely, but more like a 1-minute, 30-second break. We'll be right back. We're about to get live. The video hasn't stopped. We're actually just waiting for the match to actually start as it's connecting. So don't worry. Stay tuned. We lost Artie, actually. I don't know. But in the meantime, that last game, 3-0 in favor of Dart, as he's able to take down Artie in a very strong fashion. However, if you look at the specifics on that game, Artie still had a chance every once in a while. Now, although Dart did out-strategize him in a lot of those matches, what also happens is Artie had some pretty good aim to back it up here. He had some good control, good ideas. He just had to fix up that strategy and see if he'd be able to pull it off in the next upcoming rounds. Now we're just waiting for Artie to uncrash himself, get back up to speed. Artie's PC FF the game. Hopefully you all got in on time to be able to place your bets on who's going to win the match for game number 2. There we are, ladies and gentlemen. We're getting into our game. Match score 1-0 in favor of Dart. And Artie, he has to come back from a 3-0 sweep in the battle for game number 1, with Dart getting 3 points without losing a single one, without even bringing it to overtime, really, it was a little bit close at times. Artie could have been able to win it, but for the most part, Dart, it wasn't so much of Artie out-strategizing Dart. It's more like Dart making a slight misplay. So as long as Dart doesn't make any misplays here, he's pretty much heavily favored to win this game number 2. But Artie still has a good fighting chance here. He's going to try to zone, weave, duck, and cover, and it's not going to work out as Dart gets the first kill of the game and the first advantage loop number 1. Exactly, Arabella. Giving them the old razzle-dazzle. Now Artie's coming in from his back foot here. He's going to change up the strategy and go for an invisibility strat. We haven't been able to see that as well in this last few games, or in the last game, and in recent matches against Artie, because it's a very difficult strat to pull off, especially when these Premier League players, they're very well adverse, and a lot of times they shoot down those barricades, preventing Artie from even running those strategies. But let's see how it plays out here. We're seeing some pretty good invisibility strats from Artie. He's already going to be able to resync his Clone 2 back up. And the Clone 2 is going to play very defensively, very secure. The Clone 3 for Dart does get taken down and picks up the health pack back up. Now here comes their push. Who's going to be able to survive it? Artie's brought down to half HP, but Dart could get taken down. No, he's going to go into overtime as there's so many clones on top of the point. Keeping track of which one was on top of the point, very difficult. We see, I think it's 3 clones. All 3 clones for Dart are on top of the point. And 2 clones are on top of the point for Artie. And one of them is a Clone 3. I think Artie Clone 3 and Clone 2 might get desynced with pre-fire shots. Especially the Clone 3. You can win this though. I mean, Artie's use of the grenade launcher, with all of Dart's clones being on top of the point like this, you might even have one ready to go. I mean, you might be able to just desync all of them at once. Depends how that's going to play out here. Artie Clone 2 not going to be able to securely and safely get away. But he might get some good pre-fires off if he's able to keep that clone alive. I mean, he's got the Clone 3 that's going to resync back up, but I don't know. Let's see how this plays out. Right now, Dart's going to look really good as he gets his Clone 2 on top of the point, and only the Clone 2 at half health. The Coop's asking for a written play-by-play in chat. I don't know if anyone could type that fast. All right. Artie, Dart, on top of the point. Who's going to get the first shot off? And that's going to be Artie getting taken down. The Clone 3, the Clone 2. Where's the Clone 1? Still alive, but most likely going to get taken down, as in the past, present, and future, that's how it's going to be. There goes Artie's Clone 1, and there goes the first point of the game in favor of Dart.
Good point there.
Here go, Coops. You're welcome. Now, I mean, it was extremely difficult for Artie to do anything in that round. I mean, the moment he spawned, he had to deal with not 1, not 2, but 3 shots coming in his direction from so many different angles. And you've only got a matter of seconds, 3 seconds to be more exact, on trying to figure out which way you're going to go. Now, Artie's going to change up his strategy again. Almost getting a really clear off shot over onto Dart, but he's got him. Oh my goodness. Artie had a great lock on onto Dart's head with the pistol shots. Unfortunately for him, he's going up against an SMG Dart with using Violet. I mean, he's got the 2 weapons. He can utilize it however way he wants, and it's a very versatile choice. Violet is an extremely strong pick to go up against and to use, of course. However, if Artie's plays come into effect here, the pre-fire shots from Justin, paired with a grenade launcher, is going to do massive damage. That could take you down in a matter of seconds. Final loop. Artie gonna wait it out here. He does get some good. He spots out Dart, trying to zone him out into that back corner where he pre-fires the heck out of that spot. But the barrel gonna take down that clone, or the Clone 2 gonna get taken down. Artie's Clone 3 did take down Dart's Clone 3 and the 1. And finally, Artie able to get his first point of the match, bringing us 1-1 in game series. And that was fantastically played by Artie. He went for an aggressive push, took down the Clone 2, almost got the barrel to take him down, and then the Clone 1 gets brought down pretty low, and he can just decide to leave it, focuses on the Clone 3, and finally gets off the damage that he needed to do. And that's going to be 1-1 so far. Now, what I like that Artie did there is he zoned out Dart to play on one little corner in the map. The Clone 3 was forced to play onto that one side, and with Artie going for an aggressive health pack steal, Dart didn't have a health pack to pick back up. So Artie had a lot of resources, a lot of versatility around options. After he could have either taken the health pack, left the health pack, he could have done whatever. He decided to take it, go for an aggressive push, take down Dart, and go for the win. Now, Dart is going to change it up here. He realizes the error in his mistakes, and he quickly changes it around here. He is going to go for a 2 health pack steal, one in Artie's side, one on his own side. But does he make it on top of the point? No, he doesn't. He's so close. I want to say 0.1 or 2 seconds away from getting on top of the point. I mean, he was just a step away. So now Dart, I think Artie's more favored to win it in this round here. He's going to go for an aggressive push. He might be able to get the health pack. He doesn't get the steal, but now he's in a different predicament. He does get taken down. He has to rush towards the health pack. But I don't think he has enough time. The clone 2, the clone 1 might be able to save it, and they do. That's going to be 2 clones on top of the point for Artie, 1 for Dart, and that's a clone 3 on top of the point for Dart. This isn't looking for good for Dart at all. I mean, Artie's going to resync back into this game with full health, and there's going to be 2 clones. Oh no, the grenade launcher shot. There's going to be 2 clones spawning on top of the point for Artie. Or is it 2 clones? I believe it was 2 clones. Yeah, 2 clones spawning on top of the point for Artie. And he has 2 chances to be able to get some pre-fire shots. Plus the very fantastic positioning from the clone 3. I think Artie might win this one out. Gotta find out where the clone 3 is. Gotta be careful. No pre-fire shots are going to work and take into effect. So Artie's going to be able to just focus, trying to take down the clone 1, try to take down the clone 2. Playing very defensively. Here comes Dart. Hasn't been able to spot out Artie just yet, but Artie's going to go for the ramps. Now Dart knows where Artie is. Artie doesn't know where Dart is. Here comes the fall down to his death, and that's going to be Dart. Finally, clone 1, clone 2 on top of the point. I don't know. It's looking like Dart might have turned it around. It really depends on Artie. If Artie is able to take down this clone 3 from Dart. Easier said than done. Here comes a shot. A little bit of damage coming in. Artie, oh, he's playing around. Ring around the rosy. Who's going to be able to win it out here? It's an all-out battle, and that's going to be Artie able to secure the kill onto the clone 3. Now he's going to be careful with pre-fire shots. Got to take down the clone 1, the clone 2, and not get pre-fired on. Does he have enough damage? Yes, he does. That's 2-1 in favor of Artie. And now we're going to battle for point number 4. This barricade battle, extremely risky, and Artie almost getting taken down there. It almost looked like the grenade launcher took him down, but I don't think that was the case. I think Artie just shot him down, took him down nice and easy. But Artie playing ring around the rosy with Dart, that could have almost ended up in a huge disadvantage, because if Dart played it out long enough, Artie might not have enough time to take down the clone 1 and clone 2, bring it to overtime, and then that would have been a huge disadvantage for Dart, or for Artie. Now Artie gonna go for an invisibility strat. Is easily countered. But gonna leave the clone 1 to do wreak its havoc, I suppose. A little bit of pre-fire shots. That's gonna give him a boost damage as well. So now the clone 1 for Artie still gonna get the decent. Actually, the clone 2 shoots down Artie's clone 1. That's not going to be an invisibility strat. Even if the barricade does get desynced earlier on before that clone 1 gets desynced, Dart's clone 2 is basically going to secure that kill unless Artie's able to turn it around by killing that clone 2. Let's see how that works out here. Now, Artie, Dart, trying to rush towards each other. Artie's over on top of the point. Got no health almost. If one more shot is going to be able to take him down. He's got 3 HP. He has to rush back. Does he have enough time? Yes, he does. He's going to make his push towards the point. There goes the clone 2, the clone 1, and the clone 3. He's got to make it. No, he doesn't. And that's bringing us to battle for point number 5. What in the world is this game? So back to back. And I told you in this last game, although Dart went 3-0, and he barely out-strategized him, Artie had every chance of making a comeback in this game. It wasn't an overwhelmingly 3-0 defeat or 3-0 victory for Dart. It was just barely getting by sometimes. Now Dart has a good momentum. I mean, he's got the last game win. He's got to go one more. And there goes the barrier jump from Artie. Able to get him top of the point much quicker than Dart does. And that's true. We haven't actually seen any barrier jumps quite yet from Artie. Usually he pulls them out sometime. I mean, he pulled out a fantastic looking one last week where he just flew across the map. Maybe he's just remembering it right now as well. See the clone 1 for Artie going for a 2 health pack steal. Here comes Dart's push towards the point. Gonna be able to take down Artie's clone 2 and the clone 1. But Dart not able to protect his clone 1, unfortunately. Battle for the last point. Who's gonna win it out here? Hoops Jam in chat for Dart. Cat Jam for Artie. Right now, Artie brought down to 40 HP. Already 85 even after picking the health pack. Takes down the clone 2. Can he take down the clone 3? What's going to happen here? They're going to make their push. We zoom in a little bit too close. We don't see the action, but it's going to bring us into overtime as both players on top of the point with little to no health. I mean, honestly, I don't even know how this game is going to end. Both players super low. Any pre-fire shot can take each other down. We could even end up at a part where all the clones are taken off the map because of the way Artie uses these grenade launchers. Now, Dart's clone 1 getting on top of the point. Jam. Is that a Coops Jam or a Cat Jam? So there's 2 clones on top of the point. The clone 2 and the clone 3 for Artie. The clone 1 and the clone 3 for Dart. Now, Dart's looking a little bit stronger to win this out just because of the health pack pickups and the clone 1 victory. I mean, the clone 1 probably going to be the only one left alive in the next loop. I have a feeling that Artie could be able to take down Dart's clone 3. Then he can take down the clone 2, but I don't know. How is this going to play out? I actually have no clue. Look at their HPs. One shot's all going to be who's going to get the first shot off. There goes Artie. And Dart is heavily favored to win it as 3 clones are alive for Dart. Who's still alive for Artie, the clone 2 and the clone 1. But that's going to be it. There goes the clone 2 and the clone 1. Just needs a little bit of time, a little bit of shot. But due to the timeline playing out, that's going to be Dart able to get on top of the point with 3 clones. And now we are looking at 2-0 in favor of Dart. And that, what are we looking at? That's going to be extremely difficult now because Artie has to come back from that as well. Artie had a huge chance at winning out there. Unfortunately, that chance just slipped right on by. But ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back as we take a short break and get into our next game. Stay tuned. Game number 3, and Dart is 1 game away from winning the match series against Quantum Artifact here. And Artie has so much to come back from. He's got to go 3-0 if he wants to win this match series because it's the best of 5, of course. Now, hopefully you all got your bets in. It looks like everybody is favoring to win 1 player. But if Artie wins this, man, you guys are all going to lose your points. You're going to look ridiculous. It's going to be hilarious. So just message Dart in game here. Dart, lose. Throw the match. Artie on top of the point is going to get desynced, however. Right now, it's looking like not a whole lot of strategizing is changing. Artie wants to go for the SMG play. And so is Dart. Now, the only differentiating thing from the last match that we saw against CD Hollow versus Darth was the fact that Artie's going to utilize the grenade launcher a lot more than CD Hollow. CD Hollow seems to be using it more as an offensive strategy, focusing onto that clone and a little bit of pre-fire, but Artie's using it almost fully on pre-fire. Final loop. Artie's going to go for an aggressive steal, but the health pack from the clone 2 manages to steal it right under from his fingertips here. Artie has to rush right back to his home base. Can he have enough time? The grenade launcher is going to explode here. That's going to be him and his homeboys getting taken down. And that's going to be a point for Dart. Already game number 1. Now, that was a good idea from Artie. He tried to rush for that health pack here. Unfortunately, Dart had the same idea. He knew that Artie likes to go for health pack steals and stole it before he was able to do. But he paid it off. He played it precisely where Artie would have to run towards there, and then Dart would pick it up, and that made Artie waste a lot of time getting to and from to pick up a health pack. Now Artie's going to go for a 2 health pack steal. Dart's going to mainly just ignore him, try to take him down at the very end on top of the point. Now, as we've seen before, 2 health pack steals, easily counterable, but high pressure for your opponent. However, it does prevent you from going a little bit more aggressive, as you know that the health pack does get picked up at some point. And that point could be earlier on. Now here comes Dart. He's going to be able to leave that clone 1. He's going to decide to just ignore it and go for a very aggressive push, trying to take down that clone 2 from Artie. Might be able to do so here. He has to land the shots here. Artie's able to duck, cover, and weave, but not for long, as Dart is able to secure a second loop advantage. Final loop. Battle for point number 2. Artie's trying to go for a barricade jump, and he would have been able to make it. Unfortunately for him, he did miss it out here. Now he's going to go for aggressive push, but Dart has health pack control. This point looks like it's going to go in favor of Dart. As long as he's able to get the clone 2, there it goes. And that's going to be Dart. A second point. This could be another 3-0 sweep. Artie now has to pull out all the stops here. Unfortunately, he's been making a few misplays here, as he's been not positioning himself well enough around the health packs. The moment he left around the health pack, Dart went in for an aggressive push to try to get that health pack control, and that cost Artie the round and potentially the game. Now Artie gonna utilize what he can. Unfortunately for him, he is playing Torre. He's got a lot of damage reduction, and he's not going to be able to desync himself. Instead, he's just going to bring himself down pretty low. Also, could be played out pretty well. I mean, Dart might stop shooting him after a certain point as he takes him down, but who knows? We'll have to see how that plays out. Ooh, a very precise shot from Artie, able to get it onto the clone 2. Does he aim it out pretty well again? Almost. And this time, again, he's not going to be able to take himself down for an invisibility strat, but he's got to be careful for all the shots coming from around, and that's going to be Artie. He's still going to be able to keep shooting, so the resync that's going to come in later, he's going to have more health coming into this final loop. I don't know, Artie could win this out right here. Or at least a point. Shoots the barricade away, that's going to keep his clones alive. But Dart's going to go for an aggressive push, and now he has that health pack control. Artie's got to be extremely careful. He could get taken down. He's got 3 seconds left. He's not going to go for any health packs, but the clone 1 and clone 2 are on top of the point. They could survive. They could bring it to an overtime, but in overtime, I don't know how in the world that's going to play out. Heck, even the yellow barricade is on top of the point. Now, there are a few options. There's a lot of health packs up, surprisingly. They've got 2 health packs, 1 on each side, and both players are in a pretty good position to pick them up. Now, looks like Dart's going to pick up that first health pack over on the blue side nice and early. There's a chance that Artie might not be able to get another one, as Dart's clone 3 is on top of the point, but all the clones are floating in the air. But that means is they're going to take a little bit of time to fall. If they mess up that B hop, it's not going to work out in their favor. Artie's going to circle around over on the center point, trying to take down Dart-Killer1. Focusing on that mainly. He's able to take it down, but 1 HP, one little tap is going to take him down, and that's Darts2 going to get on top of the point. Now, this is going to be a B-hop race. Clone 3 versus Clone 3. Dart's a little bit closer, but both are in the air. How is this going to play out? I mean, I think Dart's in a falling momentum. Artie's in a upwards momentum. I think Dart is more favored to win it. They're going to make their push. Artie's going to run towards the other health pack, but it gets stolen away from him. And Dart hovering around the next health pack. He's going to pick it up. That's going to be the game. There really isn't anything Artie can come back from. There goes the Clone 2. It's up to the Clone 1, but in previous loops, he does get taken down. But that's going to be the match win for Dart. GG's from both players, doing the best that they can. And Artie had every chance to win it. Unfortunately, he fell a little bit short from a few times. And that's going to be Dart able to win out the game and get the match victory. And so we're going to be right back as we take a short break and get our next final matches of the day. It's going to be the Coops versus Dart-Killer1 in a